15 perfect single-player games that are absolutely worth revisiting in 2025. Not every game needs a squad, a kill streak, or a battle pass. The best gaming experiences come from diving into rich worlds alone. No distractions, just you and the story. Batman Arkham City. In 2025, Batman Arkham City remains a gold standard for superhero games. It masterfully blends open-world exploration with intense combat and deep storytelling.
Do you realize how many bones you've got left for me to break?
Set in a walled-off section of Gotham turned into a massive prison, the game throws you into a brutal environment crawling with thugs, criminals, and iconic villains like the Joker, Two-Face, and Hugo Strange. The freedom to glide across rooftops, grapple onto ledges, and plan stealthy takedowns makes every moment feel cinematic. What still holds up is the combat. The free-flow system allows you to chain attacks, counters, and gadget use seamlessly. But Batman isn't just muscle. His detective skills play a key role. Investigating crime scenes, following clues, and solving environmental puzzles gives the gameplay meaningful variety. The story, dark and emotionally layered, is elevated by phenomenal voice acting. Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, as Batman and Joker, deliver performances that are legendary in the gaming world. Even a decade later, Arkham City still feels fresh. Rich world building make it a game worth revisiting in 2025.
You certainly know how to keep a girl hanging, Harv.
Well, I hope your mama and your papa really, really love you. Because you two white boys, you look very expensive. And that's good because I like expensive things.
Far Cry 3. If there's one Far Cry game to revisit in 2025, it's Far Cry 3. This is the entry that redefined the franchise, introducing the open-world chaos and psychological depth that later titles tried to match. You play as Jason Brody, a tourist-turned-warrior stranded on a pirate-controlled island. What begins as a rescue mission turns into a violent descent into madness, survival, and transformation. The setting is still one of the most memorable in gaming. Lush jungles, ancient ruins, and dangerous wildlife create a living, unpredictable world. Exploring enemy camps, hunting animals, and crafting gear add a layer of immersion that never feels forced. But what truly sets this game apart is its villain, Vas Montenegro.
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity.
His performance, led by Michael Mando, is chilling and unforgettable. He's unpredictable, philosophical, and terrifying, a character that became instantly iconic. Skill trees let you develop Jason from a scared kid to a hardened warrior. Even over a decade later, Far Cry 3's emotional weight, exploration, and dynamic gameplay make it a must-play in 2025.
Shut the fuck up! Okay? I'm the one with the fucking dick!
Assassin's Creed 4. Black Flag isn't just an Assassin's Creed game. It's one of the best pirate adventures ever made. In 2025, it still stands tall thanks to its freedom, naval combat, and unforgettable Caribbean setting. You play as Edward Kenway, a charismatic pirate captain with no loyalty to the Assassins or Templars. At least not at first. The world is a vast, open ocean dotted with islands, forts, hidden caves, and bustling ports. You're free to sail wherever you want aboard your ship, the Jackdaw, which you can upgrade with better weapons, armor, and crew. Naval combat is the real highlight. Intense, cinematic, and endlessly fun. Firing broadsides, boarding enemy ships, and battling sea storms makes every voyage an adventure. On land, classic Assassin's Creed stealth and parkour mechanics return, with jungle ruins and colonial cities offering verticality and exploration. Missions feel varied, ranging from spying on enemy plans to diving into shipwrecks or hunting sea monsters. The main story delivers both emotional depth and pirate swagger, while real historical figures like Blackbeard add authenticity. In 2025, no pirate game captures the spirit of the sea like this one. Black Flag is still the high point of the franchise for many fans, and revisiting it is like raising the sails on a golden age of adventure. Subscribe if you like this video so far.
Making my way past the passel of fallen foes.
Call of Juarez Gunslinger. In a sea of modern shooters, Call of Juarez, Gunslinger stands out as a hidden gem in arcade-style Wild West shooter filled with style, humor, and unforgettable gunfights. You step into the boots of Silas Greaves, a bounty hunter spinning tall tales about his adventures with legends like Jesse James and Billy the Kid. The twist? His storytelling shapes the world in real time. If he changes a detail, the game world shifts with it, creating unpredictable and engaging scenarios.
So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
The gameplay is pure fun, whether you're fanning a revolver, dodging bullets in slow motion, or facing off in classic high noon duels. Every fight feels intense and rewarding. The combo system encourages stylish shooting, and skill trees let you tailor your approach, shotgun blasting through saloons or sniping from a distance. The cel-shaded art style gives the game a unique comic book feel, perfectly matching its exaggerated
Those two
tone.
morons would never let me through. I had no choice. Who's that? Is he with us?
Half-Life 2 isn't just a classic. It's a foundation of modern single-player shooters. And in 2025, it's still worth every second of your time. With fan-made updates and mods like MMod or Half-Life 2 Update, you can experience it with enhanced visuals and polish. You step back into the silent shoes of Gordon Freeman, awakening in a dystopian future ruled by the alien Combine. What follows is a relentless, atmospheric journey through oppression, resistance, and survival. Valve's attention to detail shines from the first moment. The world feels alive. NPCs react naturally, environments tell stories without words, and physics play a massive role in gameplay. The gravity gun introduced here isn't just a gimmick, it's a revolutionary tool. From flinging saw blades at zombies to solving puzzles using debris, it changes how you interact with the world. The pacing is nearly flawless. There's a constant mix of action, exploration, and puzzle solving that keeps the experience fresh. One moment you're navigating an eerie, zombie-infested town, and the next, you're leading a rebellion through the heart of City 17. It never overstays its welcome.
For the Imperial soldiers.
Skyrim New Gen Edition. Skyrim is the kind of game that refuses to age, and the New Gen version released for modern consoles makes it even more appealing in 2025. With enhanced visuals, faster load times, mod support, and smoother performance. You are the Dragonborn, a warrior chosen by fate to wield the power of dragons and shape the future of Skyrim. From the moment you escape that burning village and see the vast open world unfold, the game offers pure freedom. The world is vast and reactive. Every city has its own politics and conflicts. Every cave, ruin, or mountain path holds secrets. And with the New Gen version, everything looks and feels better than ever. Textures are sharper, lighting is more natural, and character models have seen notable improvement. Combat can be tailored to your style. Dual-wielding swords, casting destruction spells, or silently eliminating targets with a bow. And let's not forget the dragons. Battling them in this enhanced edition is more cinematic and intense than ever. With countless quests, guilds to join, houses to buy, and mods to experiment with, Skyrim is still one of the most content-rich single-player RPGs in history. Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time. In 2025, Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time still stands as one of the most elegantly designed action-adventure games ever made. Released in the early 2000s, it delivered a fluidity of movement and platforming that was years ahead of its time. You play as the nameless prince, a noble warrior caught in the middle of a tragic story involving betrayal, ancient magic, and redemption. What makes the game shine even today is its groundbreaking parkour system. Wall running, pole swinging, and acrobatic climbs all flow beautifully, making traversal just as satisfying as combat. The level design encourages creativity and exploration, blending puzzle solving with verticality in ways that feel timeless. And then there's the Dagger of Time, a mechanic that allows you to rewind time after a misstep, adding both strategy and forgiveness to platforming and combat. The combat, while simpler by modern standards, still holds charm with its fluid animations and slow-motion effects. Enemy designs are memorable, and boss fights test both timing and tactics. But it's the story, told through the prince's reflective narration, that adds real emotional weight. Fallout 4 New Gen Edition. In 2025, Fallout 4's New Gen update breathes fresh life into the post-apocalyptic wasteland. With improved performance, 4K resolution, faster loading, and enhanced lighting, it's the best way to experience Boston after the bombs fell. You play as the sole survivor, emerging from Vault 111 into a broken world filled with mutants, factions, and hidden stories waiting to be uncovered. What sets Fallout 4 apart is its mix of first-person shooting and RPG depth. You're free to build your character any way you like. Charismatic smooth talker, power-armored tank, sneaky sniper, or a scientist with a weaponized robot army. The revamped gunplay feels more like a solid FPS than ever before. And with the Vietas system slowing time for precision attacks, combat becomes a strategic experience. The world is massive. The biggest new-gen benefit? Mod support is stronger than ever. You can enhance visuals, tweak gameplay mechanics, or add completely new storylines with ease. And with the Creation Club, there's official content to extend your playtime even further.
Hey man, give me a hug, yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Even in 2025, GTA 5 remains one of the most ambitious and polished single-player open-world games ever created. While its online mode continues to thrive, the single-player campaign still stands as a masterclass in storytelling, world design, and pure chaotic fun. Playing as Michael, Franklin, and Trevor, three very different criminals navigating a world of heists, corruption, and betrayal, offers unmatched variety in tone and gameplay. The strength of GTA 5 lies in its freedom. Los Santos is a living, breathing city. You can follow the main missions, rob convenience stores, skydive, buy real estate, play tennis, or just drive for hours with the radio blasting. The world feels reactive and full of surprises. Even if you've played it before, revisiting the story in 2025 feels fresh thanks to the remastered visuals and timeless mission design.
Huh? Hey, cowboy! You mind that I fucked your old lady? Sorry.
In 2025, Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor still delivers some of the most satisfying action gameplay in any single-player title. The star of the show is the Nemesis system. Every enemy captain remembers you. If one kills you, he gets promoted, taunts you in the next encounter, and adapts to your fighting style. This makes every battle personal.
Is this some kind of joke? I killed you already.
No two players have the same enemies, the same rivalries, or the same stories to tell. Even today, very few games offer this level of dynamic, evolving enemy AI. Combat takes inspiration from the Batman Arkham series, but adds brutal swordplay, executions, and wraith powers. You can dominate minds, cause chaos from the shadows, or take the fight directly to orc warlords. As you unlock new abilities, the game transforms from a stealthy revenge story into a power fantasy where you control the battlefield. The world may not be massive, but it's dense with activity. Side missions, collectibles, and enemy outposts give you plenty to do without overwhelming you. And the lore intertwined with classic Tolkien themes adds real depth for fans. Shadow of Mordor remains a one-of-a-kind experience in 2025, with a gameplay loop that's as sharp and memorable as ever.
Come back to me, Elf Lord.
Make sure to check out my other videos.